As Nick cut the rope, the dragon quickly tucked the spear under its armpit, pretending to be injured, and plummeted towards the lake. As a huge splash erupted, the villagers on the shore burst into cheers. Nick, having secured the dragon-slaying reward, swiftly rode away from the scene. Meanwhile, the dragon lurked at the bottom of the lake. Only after confirming no one was around did it cautiously poke its head out. It turned out the two made a living by conning people. To reward the dragon's stellar acting, Nick planned to roast a lamb for it. However, he couldn't get the fire started. Left with no choice, the dragon took matters into its own hands. The lamb was quickly roasted to perfection under the dragon's scorching flames. After their meal, the two continued their con artist journey. The dragon began wildly spewing fire at nearby crops. Seeing their hard work about to go up in flames, the villagers had no choice but to pay a hefty sum to hire Nick, the dragon slayer. They thought they could make another quick buck, but an unexpected turn of events occurred. To the dragon's surprise, it fell into a shallow part of the water this time. Seeing the dragon fall, the villagers, armed with weapons, all rushed towards it. Realizing the situation, the dragon stopped playing dead. With a flip, it soared straight into the sky, swiftly fleeing the scene. At that moment, the villagers came to their senses, suspecting Nick was nothing but a con artist. Sensing something was off, Nick wasted no time jumping on his horse, wanting to make a quick getaway with his partner. However, the villagers still managed to stop them. In the nick of time, the dragon returned, snatching them up and flying into the sky. Only when they reached an altitude of 10,000 meters did they finally breathe a sigh of relief. Nick soon realized that since he could just rob people, why bother conning them? Having had this realization, Nick returned to the village once more. This time, he directly threatened the villagers to hand over their valuables, or he would have the dragon destroy the entire village. To his surprise, not a single villager paid him any attention after his threats. Just then, a woman stepped forward. To save face, Nick had no choice but to say that if they sacrificed this woman, he would take the dragon and leave. To Lisa's shock, the next second, she found herself tied up by the villagers. Seeing this, the dragon wasted no time. It immediately flew over and whisked Lisa away. However, when Nick went to meet up with the dragon, he discovered that the dragon and Lisa were actually playing together. Just as Nick was about to inquire about the situation, the prince suddenly arrived. As it turned out, Nick was the prince's mentor who had left due to dissatisfaction with the prince's cruelty. The two, upon meeting, were ready to fight to the death. After several rounds of dueling, the prince was ultimately defeated. Just as the prince was about to leave, he suddenly drew a dagger, intending to assassinate Nick. Fortunately, the dragon appeared just in time, successfully scaring off the prince.